You know how everyone says that age is just a number? Well, that's actually only true if you're doing the right things to slow it down. And I'm not talking about expensive creams or weird supplements you saw on a late night ad. I mean everyday habits that can literally keep your body younger on a cellular level. Here's the thing that most people don't realize. Aging isn't just about wrinkles. It's about losing muscle, slowing metabolism, weakening your skin barrier, and ramping up inflammation that silently eats away at your energy and health. The good news is you can slow this process down, and you can do this naturally without turning your whole life upside down. I'm Kait, a nutritionist who has helped hundreds of clients improve their health from the inside out. And today I'm breaking down 5 science-backed ways to slow down aging naturally. And I guarantee that at least one of these you've never heard before, but probably more than one. So let's get straight into it. Number 1 is to prioritize protein for muscle protection. One of the biggest factors on how you age has nothing to do with fancy treatments, fancy skincare, anything like that. It's about how much muscle you keep as you get older. Once you hit 50, you start losing muscle at a much faster rate. This isn't just about looking toned. It's about keeping your metabolism humming, your bones strong, and your body functional so you can stay active for decades. The problem is that most people are not getting anywhere near enough protein in their diet to stop this muscle loss, let alone build any. Your body needs enough protein every day in order to build and maintain muscle. The magic number is 30 to 50 grams of protein per meal, and I'm talking high quality animal protein. If you're getting your protein from plants, you actually need a little bit more because your body can't digest it as effectively. But what does this look like in real life? Breakfast could be 3 eggs with a side of smoked salmon, or a protein smoothie made with a high quality protein powder like the one from Equip and some nut butter. Lunch could be a chicken salad. Don't be shy with the portion. And for dinner, a protein source like steak or fish with a side of veggies. Like I said, animal proteins are more bioavailable than plant proteins. Think beef, chicken, fish, and eggs. Being more bioavailable means your body absorbs and uses them more efficiently. Now, this doesn't mean you can't include plant proteins if you enjoy them, but if you're relying on them alone, you're going to need to be mindful of eating enough and combining sources to get all of your essential amino acids. And when you keep your protein intake high, you're not just combating muscle loss. You're helping maintain strength, balance, metabolism, and even your skin health. In other words, it's one of the simplest and most efficient anti-aging tools that you've got. Tip number 2 is to manage your blood sugar and insulin levels. If you want to age gracefully, and by gracefully I mean keep your skin firm, your energy stable, and your brain sharp, then you absolutely have to pay attention to your blood sugar and insulin levels. See, when your blood sugar spikes and crashes frequently throughout the day, this isn't just messing with your energy, your appetite, your cravings. Those big spikes lead to a process called glycation, where sugar molecules literally attach to and damage proteins in your body, including collagen and elastin, the stuff that keeps your skin smooth and springy. Over time, this is like accelerating the clock on your skin and your cells. The good news is that this is actually one of the easiest fixes you can make. You don't need to cut out carbs entirely, but you do want to be smart about them. One of the ways to do this is to pair them with protein and fat to slow down how fast they hit your bloodstream. Also, make sure to skip naked carbs when you can. So instead of just a banana, which is pretty much just carbs and sugar in isolation, have it with something like a nut butter, which is essentially dressing your carbs. Instead of toast by itself, add egg and avocado. Also, and this is probably one of the most important things you can do, ditch the all-day snacking. Every time you eat, you're triggering an insulin release. You want to give your body proper breaks between meals. And if you do need a snack in between, make sure to reach for something that's high in protein and fat, and ideally lower in carbohydrates. And if you can, move for a few minutes after you eat, going for a 5, 10, 15-minute walk. This allows your body to use the energy from that meal immediately. So your blood sugar spike is going to be more gradual. Stable blood sugar means less glycation damage, better hormone balance, and far fewer energy dips. That's an aging win across the board. Tip number 3 is to protect your skin barrier. Your skin is your largest organ and your first line of defense against the outside world. When your skin barrier is healthy, it keeps moisture and irritants out. But here's the problem. A lot of people unknowingly damage it every single day. They do this with harsh soaps, overly abrasive scrubs, or chemical-heavy cleansers that strip away natural oils. And when your skin barrier gets compromised, you're left with dryness, irritation, and even some susceptibility to wrinkles and sagging. And while your skincare routine isn't the biggest factor in how you age, it is one that you do have a lot of control over. And that's why I recommend switching your soap to something more natural, like beast mode soap. Made from 100% grass-fed beef tallow, it's gentle, natural, and cleans without over-drying, so your skin stays hydrated, resilient, and healthy. It's made without any of those weird chemical additives that can cause long-term irritation. It actually supports the health of your skin, rather than just making you feel clean for 5 minutes. I'll put the link to their website and also the link to shop it on Amazon in the description box down below, and you can use code KAIT10 to save 10% off your order. Remember that the best skincare routine is one that protects your barrier so your skin can do its job. When your skin is functioning well, it not only acts younger, but it looks younger too. Number 4 is to reduce your chronic inflammation. If aging had one villain, this would be it. Now, inflammation in general, it's normal, it's not a bad thing. It's how your body heals from everything from workouts to injuries. If we didn't have some level of inflammation in these situations, we wouldn't be able to heal and get stronger. But when it's constantly elevated, it starts damaging healthy cells, including your skin, joints, and blood vessels. Over time, chronic inflammation is also linked to everything from wrinkles to arthritis to heart disease. So how can you lower it naturally? Well, this all really starts with your diet. Eat more anti-inflammatory foods, like fatty fish. Think salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Extra virgin olive oil, and blueberries. But the key is really what you take out. You want to limit the processed stuff, especially anything with refined carbs, vegetable oils, or excess sugar, and especially when these things are combined. That is an inflammation nightmare. Beyond diet, your lifestyle also plays a big role. Stress management is key. And no, that doesn't mean you have to meditate on a mountaintop. It could be as simple as getting outside for 10 minutes, calling a friend, or doing some deep breathing before bed. And of course, keep moving. Regular low-impact movement like walking helps to keep your blood flowing and your inflammation in check. The key to lowering your chronic inflammation is consistency. And finally, tip number 5 is to prioritize your sleep. Think of sleep like your body's nightly repair shop. When you're sleeping, this is when your body fixes damaged DNA, clears out brain waste, regulates your hormones, and rebuilds muscle tissue. Skimping on sleep doesn't just leave you tired. It's doing much more damage than that, including increasing the rate at which you're aging. You want to aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night. And I put emphasis on quality. It's not just about duration. Get natural light exposure first thing in the morning to set your circadian rhythm. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. And avoid eating large meals or doing intense exercise right before bed. Both of these can mess with your body's ability to wind down. You'll know you had a truly good night's sleep when you wake up feeling refreshed, your mood is steady, and you don't need caffeine to function. Over time, that kind of recovery shows in your skin, your energy, and even how well your brain works. And there you have it, 5 powerful science-backed ways to slow down aging. Like I said, these aren't huge changes you need to make. They're little habits that you can build every single day. But the long-term results are going to be well worth it. So if you're ready to start, focus on the tip that's going to be easiest for you right now. And let me know which one that is in the comments down below. Whether that's adding more protein to your meals, swapping to skin-friendly skincare like Beast Mode soap, or getting your sleep dialed in. Each one will pay off in the way you feel, the way you look, and even your long-term health. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.